Trying to go from $0 to $5,000 in a month in your first year as a server, so that way you can continuously make good money. So in the last video we left off, you learned your wines and how to wine pair. So now that you know how to pair stuff with wines, you learned upsells, you learned the steps of service. So now you're going to group all of that stuff together and you're going to go to your last better restaurant. You can go to a fine dining restaurant if you want, but now you're going to be looking for something like a fast casual restaurant, a place where entrees are roughly $40 a piece. Like, they could be 30 to 35, but just that range. You basically want everybody that comes in to spend about $50 to $55. So you want appetizers to start at $15, $20. You want wine to start at $15. You want them to have a bottle that they sell bottles for relatively high. You want bottles to start at like $60 to $70 a bottle. There, it's going to be possible for you to have $3,000 sales nights. Now, you're going to have typically a higher tip out at these type of restaurants because you're going to have a lot of support staff. But typically, you'll have about 6% tip out there. 6% sales on $3,000 is $180, I believe. And if you make your 20%, you make $600. So boom, you'll have $420. Another qualification you want to have for these type of restaurants is you want to make sure there's gratuity for people that you want to make sure there's gratuity on tables that are 6 or more. 8 or more is okay-ish. 6 or more is the preference. Now you're going to group everything that you did together to make sure that you're maximizing how much money you made. You're also going to, again, farm Google reviews, and you're going to do a bunch of upsells. The reason you want to get these checks as big as possible and farm Google reviews is so that way you can get the premium sections, and you can get premium hours, and you get as many hours as you want. This will help you do those doubles and everything, because management, if you're making management money and making them look good, they have no problem putting you on more shifts, because the more shifts they put you on, the more better you make them look. If you're making $400 a night and you're working 4 nights a week, that's $1,600. $1,600, you times that by the fact that you work 4 weeks in a month, that's going to be you making about $6,400. That's over the $5,000. It's not that hard to make $5,000 when you learn the steps of service, learn how to upsell, learn how to make the manager look good, and take care of everybody around you. Be a hard worker, support your staff, support the staff, and the staff will support you. For example, if you see somebody's in the weeds, help them get out the weeds, help them with their drinks, help run their food, take basic orders for their tables, like get the appetizers, bread, whatever, things like that, so that way their tables are situated. That way when you're in the weeds, they will help you run your food. They'll make your drinks. They'll do things like that to help you get out the weeds, and y'all can help maximize each other's tables. Always give first before you ask for something in return. If you give first to somebody and they don't help you out when you need it, don't be mad. Just don't help them out anymore and just focus on yourself. But like, who cares about that freebie you gave? You're always going to prove that you're the hardest worker in the room, and that's how you're going to make your money. It is easy, but it's not simple. Just stop overcomplicating everything. You got this.